Alright, what's going on, guys? Mr. Classy here, and today I got the first episode of the Pro Noob in PvP. This first one was actually my first battle I did. Was a random pug. I just went to the arena button as soon as I got in AF and hit that 2v2, and this is who I was pugged with. Didn't know how well it was going to work out. I've only PvP'd with the tank a couple times with Classy, and that was like in the very, very beginning. But so, right here, since this was my first match, I told you I didn't really PvP with Millie ever. It was very horrible. The PvP I got with him now was when I was healing with him, because I thought it'd be easier to learn, but as you can see, I did struggle a little bit. I was very close most of the time. I lost the majority of my matches so far. You're going to see at the end what my rating is at the very moment. So let's take a look at the actual action we got going on over here. As you can see, Monk is down. Right here, I honestly did not know what to do. I didn't have a good setup on my sidebar. Now I run with rapid healing there, and you know, my little 700 rapid heals aren't too bad to have. But as you see, I'm starting to. And then also I forgot about the orc bonus. Since this is my only orc I have, that you can actually restore health. I don't know if it works in arenas. I've never tried it, but I figured I could start using that. So in my upcoming videos, you're going to see some different kinds of styles that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using that orc bonus. Going to be for rapid healing. Says I was totally drawing a blank. I was freaking out. So this is totally me this is the noob version of the pro noob, and I thought we actually won. I saw combat end, so I was like, oh sweet. So I was waiting for the victory, and all of a sudden, boom. I was like, God, damn. I was like, alright, come on, killer, let's see if you can pull this off. And we obviously fail. So, note to self, I tried maybe about 3 times with these, I lost all 3 matches. So I don't do that anymore. You guys want to PvP with me, shoot me up. I noticed some different things. I haven't tried DPS Warrior yet as a teammate. I've talked to probably the best PvP melee that I know of, and that's Slevin from AF. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but Slevin. And he gave me a lot of good pointers on what to do, and he does recommend I try DPS Warriors. So any DPS Warriors out there want to PvP with me, I'd love to have some fun. It shouldn't be too bad. I mean, I can hold my own now. I was having a little trouble in the beginning, but I think it will end up being a lot better. So you can see, Killer is about to die, and sadly, this will be my first loss on AF. I was very disappointed. Look at me, I'm freaking out. God dang it. I'm not used to losing in PvP, to be honest. I really didn't do it with Classy. I mean, if you're heals, you can literally just get a DPS Warrior and you'll win 50% of the time, even if neither of you guys have any talent at all. So, defeat. First one. Man. Stinks. Alright, so then I, Botards. He hit me up and was like, hey, you want a PvP? And I tried it. Didn't really think of heals would work out too well anyway. So we'll see how this goes. But as you see, I'm in the middle of typing and he gets me. I tried to wait for free will right away, and then I realized I should have free willed right then. I got him stunned, Dragon Tail, and I tried getting a Lion King on him. Got it off, no crit. So I'm literally dealing almost no damage. I'm trying to catch him. The bad part about recording is I do have slight lag when this is going on, so it's hard, and that was actually pretty good. I wouldn't have Dragon Tail Cake there. I don't know what I was thinking. Should have Lion King Strike. I could have got a really nice crit on that, and could have ended him there, but so as I go along with PvP, I do notice a few things and help me out. I do notice that the best combination for dealing burst damage that I do is start off, if it's a ranger, I'm going to start off right with a Mantis, make sure he can't run, get off a Lion King Strike, and as soon as he's de-stunned, throw in Phoenix Storm and then a Dragon Tail. And then hopefully he's down. If he's not down, you can chase after him. If you have the 4/4 melee bonus, I do notice you run really fast, especially if you have that extra spec. So you can keep up with them. If you can't throw Mantis, you know, throw a Tiger Strike. I mean, it won't deal any damage really with a polearm. Might give you like 1,000 or so. But as you can see, I just was spamming that, go straight into a thing, and he dodged it, tried that, and he got me. I don't know how he got me. I guess he was a bit stunned. But, oh well. My combinations were really bad in the beginning. You guys are gonna see me improve a lot. I guarantee you that one. It was very hard in the beginning to learn. Like I said, I am mainly just a healer when it comes to PvP. So after this, you're gonna see that we did lose because I neglected to kill either one of the archers, and kinda stinks. But oh well. So then we're gonna bring us into our next match, and that's gonna be with a melee monk named Toby. He PM'd me asking me if I wanted to PvP, and I already looked at his gear actually, because I saw his gear before I went into that match with Botards. And I wanted to actually PvP with him, just for the fact that I wanted to see a good geared melee that knew what they were doing and see how they performed. So I thought this would be a great learning experience for me at least. So we tried it out. Here we go, about to start our first round. As you can see, I am 0-4. Not doing great. It's very weird. I'm so not used to losing. It's funny. Because really any monk in DPS team can kill almost anything. Unless you have geared opponents. I mean, on average, you'll win 50% of battles. A monk with a DPS warrior, or a monk with a Sin. Both really geared. Alright, so he is running 4 of 6 PvP with T2 shoulders and boots, and that's actually what I'm aiming for. Regrulio for him. I heard you can either do a shoulders boots, shoulders gloves, or gloves and boots. Those are the 3 best T2 melee and best combos you could do. So I already had the shoulders just because I really like that crit and hit. So right now we're battling a mage, and I could see his Tremor Wrathrobe, so I knew he was pretty geared. And then we're going up against a non-geared monk. So right away, throwing a Mantis. No crit, no crit. Dragon Tail, no crit. I was like, oh man, where's all these crits? But luckily, he falls down right into my Phoenix Storm. So boom, 0. There we go, small crit, 732. Wasn't too bad, I was kind of excited. Pop Deities and down. That was very nice. I was very proud of that. I know with the monk I probably would have handled that a little bit differently, especially because he wasn't geared, so I kind of lucked out with that one. But it worked out pretty well. This is going to bring us into our next match with Toby. So far, I'd say Melee Monk is my best teammate that I've done. Could have just been the fact that he is very geared and knows how to play his class, which is what I really like to see. Oh yeah, I was telling him about the YouTube and let him know I was recording and make sure he's cool with it, because I just don't want someone to not be cool with me recording. I know some people have problems with it. So right away, facing 2 Rangers, so I wasn't too excited. I haven't had good luck with Rangers. Just looking around for him. But it seems Rangers, the only problem I have with them really is sometimes they go all out and they're really good and they're very geared, and other times it's just they drown it out. Luckily Toby got luck, and I don't know, I got stunned. That was horrible. I wasn't excited. I see Alex, boom, and then start DPSing him like crazy. I popped Deities way too early. That was totally my fault, and if we lose this one, then that was my fault. I shouldn't have popped Deities right then. I should have been fine with that. He was already running, and the other one was running too. Luckily Toby was smart and started to heal me, but sadly I got a 2000. He crit for 1.9, I guess. Neither a rapid or a snipe. I'm not sure what I saw. So here we go. Toby's all out of mana, so I was like, great, we lost this one. It's my fault. I handled that horribly. I'll take the blame for that. And he starts slowly rejuvenating his mana. And then I see him do something I thought was crazy. I was like, wow, that just shows that he's good. He actually sets the fire down. I never would have thought of that, even with Classy, and never thought to use that racial bonus. And keeps wandering around that to avoid the archer's hits as he's trying to rejuvenate his mana. just the fact that he's doing that kind of shows me that he does know how to play his class. He knows how to handle certain situations where I am trying to learn at this moment. So I was very happy that he teamed with me, so I could see how he handles these situations, because I would have probably just mana potted, but instead he doesn't. As you can see, I do have them there. I have them just because I heard it was hard to control mana, but I haven't really had a problem in 2v2 mana control. Maybe against the monk I would have to pot, but so far I haven't had any problem. Either I die before I run out of mana, or I kill them, and it was pretty exciting whenever I do. So right now he's just wandering around, and he almost has half mana, so that was a very good job by him. Right now the archer probably, since they've been out of combat for so long, archer probably has full health, and he almost has full mana. So I wasn't too sure how they're going to handle this. At most situations, the archer will win against this if they're good at kiting, and I was kind of worried. I was like, man, I ruined his score. I was like, I totally deserve this loss, though. It's my fault. So I'm going to it, start shooting. Boom, look at just the amount of stuns that he does on him. Lion King, and man, I was trying to watch and see his combos. There was a Tiger Claw right in there. Another stun, he has him. And just the speed that he runs at, I cannot wait. And all of a sudden I see deities popped, he's about to die, no mana. So I figured we lost this one. Like, it would take a miracle for him to come back. And then across my screen, what do I see coming from Toby? That's right, I see a victory sign. Where is it? There it is. I couldn't believe it. I was very, very impressed. He has no mana, no health, and pulled it off. So the few things I picked up out of that, just that certain events that he was doing, was to make sure I use that racial bonus to my advantage. With the Orc, I have the rejuvenating health, which would help me conserve mana. So I was pretty happy. That setup right there is actually the setup I started to use. I'm not too sure if it's underneath there. I have Free Will downward slot and Arrow of Faith right below Rapid Healing. Just in case it's an archer and they're trying to run, I like having that Arrow of Faith to keep them out of combat, because then once escape runs out, and if they're still in combat, especially if I get the bonus, I'll be able to pull it off. So right here, we're going to see this. We're going to go for a stun right away, and I don't know how, I couldn't get him, and I was like, wow. It's like, this sucks. And then I get stunned, and I was like, oh, great. So what do? I'm still stunned, trying to pull this off. Pop deities. I don't know why I popped deities. I was not too happy about that, and I figured, great. I lost this one again because of my noobness. So guys, if you're a melee monk, please, please don't be like that. Save deities for when you actually need it. I mean, don't push the envelope and wait till like you're almost to no health and then you don't even get to pop it, because it's totally a waste. But just be a little smarter than I was in the past couple showings of my PvP. I wasn't too great. So then here we go. I have the health on. I saw he has Restore Spec, and I don't have that spec. You're going to see my spec that I use at the end. And I probably should. I mean, it wouldn't really make a difference. So right away he attacks me, I guess because he figures I am the less geared. Which is true. I am. I don't know how you can tell, but you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm just kidding. So still stunned, to heal myself, get a quick heal, boom, 576, really here, boom, 2.6k, damn. I was very excited. If I didn't hit that Lion King strike, I probably would have died, and Toby would have had a solo manned it once again. So right now, definitely Melee Monk was my favorite to PvP with. So that brings us into our last vid that I'm going to show for this time. And I'm going to show you guys my arena points and score. As you can see, 3 and 5, horrible. But let's go into talents. So right now I am 0.56 milli, no unleashed energy. I got inner force. If you take a look, you don't need the breath regulating for that at all, but I use it just because I like to PvE with him too. And 0.56 isn't bad to PvE with, but I do prefer throwing that revive on there. I do think it helps. You don't have to upgrade it all the way. And you don't need that extra round kick in there. If you really wanted, you could put 2 in there, so it detects 2. But I mean, it helped for 4v4, but I haven't tried that yet. I'll make sure I try that. Having trouble finding partners. But, so if you guys want a PvP, hit me up, Mr. Exclusive, capital M, capital E. And that is all for now, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will talk to you later.